The qualifying session for Japanese GP was marked by controversy after Marc Márquez clocked an unbelievable 1 minute 42.868 seconds. The fastest lap was then taken away due to exceeding track limits, allowing Pedro Acosta to inherit pole. If the rules are clear, as the Gresini racing rider himself admitted, what became evident and caused greater surprise was the fact that the communication of such an infringement took longer than usual to be communicated. Not for the first time the baby alien faced a difficult start, starting 9th, and after a good start and a moderate but spectacular fight with Enea Bastianini, he secured the last spot of the podium. Marc Márquez says he is satisfied, but it is clear that for the multiple champion this season finale promises to be at a very high level. After the race the number 93 commented, "It's a pity but that's the way it is. We're experts in complicating our lives and we were also unlucky. I touched the green. Although on the bike at first I didn't really notice it because we are always on the limit, but I touched it. The bad luck was the late notification. I would have had the opportunity maybe to try another 1 or 2 flying laps, but thinking I had the front row in my pocket I decided not to push further to not take any risks. It's too bad because I was really happy, I thought. I got pole without any crashes," he joked. "I went to the stewards to better understand what happened. They apologized. They said they had communication problems between the teams, and the system was blocked so they couldn't send the notification. I think with another lap I would have gotten at least the second row. At that point I turned the page and thought about the race. We got another podium so I'm satisfied." The start was acceptable, but the first 2 or 3 corners until turn 5, I didn't turn off the front device to lower the bike and I wasn't completely comfortable, obviously, braking, but from there, the important thing is that Martin was in front and I was able to catch him, pass him and go. There was a moment when the tire pressure on the front went up and I calmed down, but when I noticed it was going down again, I attacked in the last laps and started to feel a bit better. He also talked about Enea Bastianini. It was a good fight. I knew that Enea can defend really well, especially like he did in the last lap. When I caught up with him I tried to attack him right away, but after 1 lap the temperature started to go up too much and my front was closing. On the last lap he wasn't faster, I was the one who was slower. I tried to push but I didn't push myself over the limit. I thought that for 2 or 3 points it wasn't worth risking losing a podium in an attempt to take second." Discussing the main race on Sunday, Marquez stated, "The choice of rear tire will be a real dilemma. I tried the soft one today but it was very slippery. Today we finally raced in the dry. A few drops fell here and there but in the end we also made the track record. The pace in the sprint was very fast, and tomorrow it will be even faster. As for my race, everything will depend on the first 2 laps. As we saw in Mandalika with Bagnaia and here with Martin, when you start in the group many factors come into play. You have to take into account the other bikes, the temperatures. Everything becomes more difficult. It's a situation I've been struggling with all season. Qualifying has been my weak point this year. How much of the setup changes from Indonesia were he able to transpose to this weekend? The changes we made in Indonesia allowed me to change my riding style a lot. I had to adapt. Today the feeling on the track was really good.